Hey, aloha everybody. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Really means a lot to me. Appreciate you taking the time. My name is Mark, Mr. Dividend Investor. Um, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today I want to talk about a stock that's been on a tear as well. It's called ARCIMOTO, a company that is part of the many companies that are coming up on the EV sector. Um, Hope you like this video. Um, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you're new to investing and want to learn about investing and want to learn about stocks that I look at, this is the channel. Um, Thank you for those subscribers that are continuing to support. Really appreciate it. Um, let's take a look and see what's this about. So their mission is pretty cool. I like the mission. So they talked about global warming, about carbon emission is the greatest threat, and their mission is to shift from oversized, overpriced, polluting vehicles to right-sized, ultra-efficient EVs that we can all afford. So if you look at the picture, they have basically um, have a unit or a vehicle already made that's been used. So this is something that I like. Um, Other than Nikola has still has not have a single other than the prototypes probably. So for me, I think they're one step ahead of some of these other companies. So they also talked about how every day 90% of the drivers use oversized uh, vehicles for short distance. So this is a way to kind of lessen the harmful uh, carbon emissions. So looking at the exterior and the vehicle itself, it looks pretty good. I think it's only a two-seater, one in the front, one in the back. So that's something to look at. Now, if we go further, there are three sectors in here. There's the rapid response, the liberator, and the FUV. So FUV, we'll take a look at that. So FUV stands for Fun Utility Vehicle, as you can see from the video. So pretty small, but I kind of like I kind of like it. I think there's a small trunk in there. I think you can also have doors to put it inside. So that's something. There's pre-order right now. So it's starting at 19,000. Um, it caps at 75 miles per hour. The range is 102. And this is the battery stuff. So pretty good horsepower, I think. So looking further. So one of the things that they talked about is parking wise. So when you do decide to purchase this car, you can basically park it pretty much anywhere. Um, so they talked about the removable doors, heated seats and grips, panoramic roof. So they have these pictures where they don't have the doors, but I think you can have doors in there to kind of keep yourself safe and stuff. So it plugs in on a standard 110 or 220 volt, so which is great. You don't have to buy like a specialized a outlet. So that is pretty cool. So looking further, so you can kind of customize it the way you want because you are ordering it if you decide to order it. Low maintenance is what they talked about. So you can say goodbye to gas station, oil changes, and timing belt because it's electric. Um, it is pretty much low maintenance. There is a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty in there, so which is awesome. Um, Safety wise, so their goal is to create it very safe and actually to make it an everyday electric car. So those are the features. So I think lockable rear storage. Then you get to choose your door. So awesome. So they got heated grips, um, side cross seating belts, magnetic coffee cup, Bluetooth speakers, phone mount. So, and then they also have an app, and then the warranty. So these are the specs, you know, for all these things. Yeah, so pretty cool. So now let's take a look at the other parts of this. So now we'll look at the deliverator. So this is the one that actually is, again, you can pre-order it. So I think so again, this is for local delivery vehicles. So you know, it's pretty good. I think it's more just for one person. So these are like for deliveries, like, you know, pizzas and all that jazz. So these are something, you know, for the other companies, like those big companies. But if you look at it here and there, you can rent it, drive it, and earn. So I'm not sure if you know, at some point this is something that you can rent out and drive it. So it says no contracts, no commitment, no gas. So that's pretty good. You know, we'll see how that goes with the you know, how the other companies will invest in there. And then the other part of it is the rapid response. So this is just a you know, kind of like for the first responders. So pretty cool. You know, I like it. So, you know, you can go through small places, you know, come out real quick. So instead of the big ambulance track, so something to kind of look at. Pretty much the specs are all the same. You know, first on the scene. So I like that one. So you can see you can go through a small, you know, pathway. Um, that's pretty good. So one of the things that I saw, if you look at the website, they also have newsletters in there. So one of the things that I saw was I wanted to look at the so if you want, if there's also these things. So if you wanted to go a little bit more in depth, you can take a look at it. But I looked at the safety compliance testing. So they did it on September 3, 2019, and then um, these are the tests that they completed, which is a salt spray resistance, electrical reliability, and all these systems that they passed. So which is good. And then if you look further, so this is one of those cars that have the doors. So good to see with the doors. I want to see if they have windows that can open and close. I probably think they do. You know, I don't see a handle, so I want to know where the handle is. But that's part of the looking closely at it. So now we look at the stock. As you can see, the last day it's been up. It was up 25%. So on the week, you can see it's up 62%. For the month, it's been up 197%. For 3 months, it's been up 519%. So pretty strong stuff. So it's been one of the companies that's been going up. Yeah, just be mindful that this is considered a penny stock. So please make sure do your research. You know, don't just invest just because it's a hot stock. Always do your research before you invest. So looking at the Yahoo Finance, you can see a similar graph. As you can see, it's still increasing. Market cap is 187 million. 52-week range is $7. So I think when we open up on Monday, you'll see that it pretty much passed the 52-week high. Now looking at the performance outlook, you can see that its long term is pretty good. You know, looking at the EP, the earnings, you can see that it's been a miss and a beat. Financial wise, you can see that the earnings has been negative for the past couple of years. So, you know, that's something to kind of consider. Recommendation trends has been between the strong buy and the buy, and then it's between the strong buy. Analyst price targets of 5, so it's currently pretty high. So it's probably gonna be around here because looking at it, it's around $7 when it opens. So that's a quick assessment analysis of this company. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll take I'll look deeper into this. If I do decide to invest on it, it'll probably be a small thing. I'm already invested in Tesla, so other than that, appreciate it. Also, I have a link to Robinhood. So if you want to use my link, the description is, the link is on the description. If you use my link, you get a stock, I get a stock. Okay, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, take care, stay cool, keep investing, be cool to each other, and take care. Aloha.